Good morning, Grace Covenant. It's Friday the 13th. Yes, Friday the 13th, 2020. Superstitious? It is 2020. There's been a lot that's gone on, and now we're at Friday the 13th. So do you just stay inside and not do anything today? I wonder how many times we allow superstitions to dictate what we do or how we think or what we believe. So I've been thinking a lot about superstitions this morning. They're in our lives. Many of us have grown up with thinking that you can't walk under a ladder, it's bad luck, should always enter and exit through the same doors, and goodness knows black cats going across the street in front of you are bad luck. Incidentally, in Europe, they're white cats. But make sure you make 3 quick crosses so that bad luck doesn't follow you for the rest of the day if that happens. Empty rocking chairs, painting the ceilings of our porches light blue to represent water to keep evil spirits from crossing over into our homes, burying St. Christopher upside down in order to sell your house, looking for 4-leaf clovers, trying to figure out what good luck and bad luck are, when in reality, it's just life. But sometimes we try to explain the unexplainable, and sometimes we have fears and anxieties that we wrestle with. So I get that. Sometimes it's just folklore, but we've grown up with it, and we kind of think maybe it might be true. And sometimes I think we allow superstition even to bleed over into our faith. And that may also affect what we believe and how we proceed in life as Christians. We hear people say at the time of someone's passing that God needed another angel, or it was her time. I'm not so sure those are faith-based decisions. They might be coping mechanisms, superstitions, but I want us to check what we believe and to think about what it means to be people of faith when we can't explain the unexplainable. I remember a pastor I once worked for had a poster in his office, and I loved it. It said, "Christ died to take away our sins, not our brains." And as a Presbyterian who loves to think, that has always resonated with me. But I get that we try to explain away things we don't understand, whether that's out of fear or anxiety. And let's face it, it's been a really, really tough year. But we also need to acknowledge that whether it's good luck or bad luck, good things happen and bad things happen in this life. And it's not related to a day in the year. It's not related to an animal crossing your path or going out the wrong door. It just happens. Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount said that the rain falls on the just and the unjust. So if we were to put that in a modern day translation, it would probably be stuff happens. And so we just need to acknowledge that. There's even been a book out some years ago, Why Do Bad Things Happen to Good People? Well, I think we know. It's called life. And I want us to be able to, I want you, Grace Covenant, to be able to live into and accept that some days are going to be good, some days are going to be bad. There will be rain that falls, and there will be times of despair, but there will also be times that the sun shines. So I don't want you to live in fear of superstition. I'm a morning person, like really early morning person, and somewhere along the way, I heard someone say that the darkest hour is just before the dawn, and I can attest to that because it seems to get really, really dark right before the sun comes up. And I do believe, as a person of faith, that even in our darkest hours, that there is still hope and that it will dawn on the horizon eventually. And the psalmist reminds us that weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. And maybe that's why I like getting up so early, to look forward for that joy, to try and not be superstitious. So I hope on this Friday the 13th, you can go out and go about your business, do the things you need to do, the things you are called to do, and don't worry. There may be some good things happen, there may be some bad things happen. That's called life. Don't attribute it to Friday the 13th. Live in faith, not fear. Know that you are loved, Grace Covenant. And know that we are with you and that we are here for you. Continue to stay safe, because COVID is out there and it's getting worse as the fall progresses into winter. And be safe today. We love you.